Well, there's a new update. Gran Turismo 7 has become Gran Turismo 7 version 1.16. So they did not sneak in a backdoor update. If they did sneak in a backdoor update, it would have been version at least 1.17. But it's not. So, let's see what is in version 1.17. Get over here, stupid. Turn on. Crying out loud. So what's in this new version? For fuck's sake. Update 1.16, the new update for Gran Turismo 7 has been released. The following is a list of the adjustments included. I'm trying to find a good, clear area in my glasses. I've got progressive lenses, and my prescription needs an adjustment. For everything to be perfect, I need to have a pair of driving glasses. So, yeah, I need those. That'd help a whole lot. Okay, so car settings. Fix an issue when high compression pistons, which I've never actually installed, and turbochargers would both be installed at the same time if certain inputs would work. Wow, really? That's a glitch. Or that's a hack. That's not, wow, that's not good. World circuits, fixed an issue. Oh, come on, get up there. What are you doing? Okay. So, world circuits, we fixed an issue wherein selecting rival settings, rivals, selection random in a custom race, and starting with a Toyota GR010 hybrid 2021 would result in a one-make race being set. Okay, interesting. Fixed so that the rivals' cars' wheels colors now match those displayed on their thumbnail in lightweight K-Cup. Okay. Fix an issue wherein the time from the point of pit road entry along the actual time spent stopped at the pit stop would be counted on some tracks such as Deep Forest. Okay, I don't understand what they're talking about there. Fixed an issue wherein changing car from settings / change car in a time trial or a drift event screen would not change the car's thumbnail. Really? Who fucking cares about thumbnails? Multiplayer. Fixed an issue wherein selecting race settings, start type / grid start with false start check in lobby would result in the actual start times of each car to differ. Okay, I don't know. Fix an issue wherein entering a room during a race in some instances would cause the background to disappear. Okay, so your screen goes black and the game to freeze, and you gotta restart your PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5. It's not just simply leaving the room. You can't leave the room. You gotta restart everything, man. Hopefully that's fixed. Steering controller. Okay, so I guess that means wheels. Adjust the force feedback strength of the following combinations of cars and steering wheel controllers. When using any of the other combination, the force feedback applied will be the one from update 1.13. Okay. Oh, hi Tommy. We miss you. Too bad, we can't use you. So there's my T500. I wonder if it shows up in PlayStation 5 consoles. Because my T500 is not officially 100% compatible with PlayStation 4. Like the PS button doesn't do what you expect it to do. But once you're in the game, you can use the buttons, which I prefer to not do anyway. You used to be able to hit the gas pedal as X. I can't do that now on PlayStation 4, so that makes me wonder if I could use my T500 RS from Thrustmaster on PlayStation 5. Hopefully I'll find out someday, soon. That'd be great, actually. Okay, so the following wheels have been fixed. Thrustmaster T300 and T300 RS, which includes pedals, thanks to Kaboom Operator. My Thrustmaster T500 RS, the Thrustmaster TGT 1 and 2, I guess that is. I would love to get a TGT 2. That'd be great. That'd be freaking great. Along with a butt kicker, yeah, that'd be great. But the transducer on the back of the Thrustmaster TGT2, it vibrates your entire rig from the top down. The butt kicker, at least in my Obutto oZone, it vibrates from the bottom up. I need to get a new amp for it. Okay, so they fixed an issue wherein the progress bar of a video playback would not start from the beginning when playing a best lap replay and showcase. Okay, whatever. Various other issues have been addressed, and thank you for your continued support, and please continue to enjoy Gran Turismo 7. Yes, I will for years to come. I trust and believe, based on past experience, that you guys will update it frequently, and we appreciate that a lot. Okay, so where is the PP issue addressed? That was kind of a focal point of this update. I'm not seeing PP anywhere. You guys see PP anywhere? Nope, I don't see PP anywhere. Oh, read full text? Oh boy, what does this mean? Hopefully this will not launch the friggin' browser, because I really don't want to be blinded by all that friggin' white background. Yep, it is, of course. No, I'm not doing it, man. Jeez. You guys gotta stop with that fucking nonsense. Sorry, that's not for the kids. So I don't see anything whatsoever about the PP. Okay, so what's this? Known issues. Oh, great. We already have known issues? Known issues. Updated June 9th, 2022. The following is a list of known issues for Gran Turismo 7. Multiplayer. In the lobby, there have been cases where preparing is displayed on the screen, but the host cannot start the race. Having all room members leave and re-enter the room will allow the race to be started. Really? How about you? Oh wait, they did fix that. Wait, or is it? No, that's a known issue. So we have to deal with that nonsense right up there for however freaking long. They can always do a backdoor update. Okay, so in the lobby, there have been cases where entering the track in practice does not let you drive and skip directly to the final race. So what does that mean? You're getting stuck doing the time trial? I've been stuck doing the time trial before. I missed a race because I was stuck doing the stupid time trial. Please try and leave and re-enter. How about you just fix it? Why don't you guys just, take GT Sport and throw it into GT7? Okay? Just take GT Sport and plop it into GT7. Please just do that, and then make repairs to that, because this is ridiculous. In two-player split screen, which I would love to do a wifey poo, the assist settings for player 2 are locked. We plan to fix this in the future update. Player 1 will use the same assist settings as defined in settings, assist, and say blah blah blah. In the lobby, there have been cases where players in the same room do not appear on the member list, yada yada yada. In the lobby, there have been cases wherein completing a race would not let users progress further. Yep, you get locked, you're stuck. The livery editor. Did they add freehand? I doubt it. There have been cases wherein opening the livery data from open design / design list of the livery editor will make all of the applied decals disappear, deleting the saved data from the console storage without editing or saving the design may fix the issue. Oh my gosh, wow. One fix leads to another bug, which leads to another fix, which leads to more bugs. Code is like that. It sucks. I didn't have to deal with it on this level, but man, these people are working hard. Cut them some slack. There have been cases wherein the app hangs during loading screen and startup. What app? What app are they talking about? And rare cases wherein the app crashes, and when entering a certain race, blah 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 blah. Deleting and reinstalling Gran Turismo 7 may fix those issues. Please note that any replays, escapes, photos, and race photos that have not been shared in Showcase will be lost forever. after uninstalling the game. Only replays up to 200 megs, which is not very much today. In size can be shared. Yeah, because they're going to have to compress the living crap out of it. Those issues are planned to be solved with a future update. Okay, we apologize for any inconveniences caused. What about the stability of the freaking lobbies? Did you fix that? Did you fix the stability of the lobbies or not? No, you didn't. So that means we have to grind some more. And what did you do to the PP system that you're not talking about? Because you did something to it. Because it was your focal point of this friggin' update. So there's no hype trailer. I guess they didn't add any cars. They supposedly fixed some issues. Car settings. I don't see anything about PP. High compressor. I don't do permanent installs of my cars. I don't want to have to buy two, especially when you're talking about, I don't know, a $3 million car. You know, the stupid crap with the engine, you can't undo it. I'm sure there's a limit on the internal parts that can be added and not added. With race cars, for the most part, you can't do, you know, the internal engine parts. Group 4, Group 3, Group 2, Group 1, Group C, which is the older Lamar cars. And then there's, I guess it's still called Group X, which is basically cars that have no use in the game. Because all you people bitched about the Tomahawk being used. That's why the Group X cars have no use now. So, thanks. How many times are you able to go ahead and do your circuit experience and get golds and get paid again? You're not. So if you blew your wad, you gotta grind just like the rest of us. I don't see anything on here about the PP system being adjusted. Adjusted the force feedback, and the Tomahawk was violent. So here's the wheels that have been updated, which I mentioned earlier, my T500 RS. So I don't see anything related to PP whatsoever. Let's see if they changed anything in the Legends Garage. Now this is going to be on a normal time. Probably, you know, revolving time roulette, not roulette, but, you know, a constant flow of the same cars over and over and over and over and over. For the next 5, 6, 7 years. I don't think that many people have done the new menu books. I have not even looked at mine. I know what they are. You know, I've seen videos and people talking about it in Discord for Boom Operator. But I've got no interest whatsoever in doing those 3 menu books, especially with the state of the roulette tickets. One, the first race, which is on Willow Springs. Some people love that track. I hate that track. It just feels super dusty, and I can't get into the groove of that track, period. and the lighting and all, just it's not my thing. So fine. So you win. What the fuck do you win for that? The Radical. You win the Radical from that, which was pretty popular in Toka 2, or was it Toka 3 that we were racing in 20 years ago. Thereabout. Ooh, I'm in the Supra. No shit. Huh. I'm in the Group 4 Supra. No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. No, it's the Group 3. That's not the car I want to be in. Oh, we have to do this. We have to do this. We just have to. You just have to. You cannot get into this car without hearing her scream. I need to name this car. I wish I could get my freaking Lexus to drive like this car does, but I am not a tuner, and I loved that Lexus, but then I got into these two NSX, and Lexus was, okay, I don't know what to do about that car now, because the car doesn't handle right, the car didn't even qualify based on PP, so I don't know what the deal happened with that car. It's a mess. That one right there, Lexus. It's a mess. This is a beast. How can you not love that? And seriously, how can you not love that sound? So, this car, let's see if it still qualifies, or if they just, you know, gave us the back door on a PP limit. I don't think they did. Let me change the oil while I'm here. Make it look pretty. Yep. She's pretty. We can call it Purdy. P-U-R-D-Y, Purdy. Which of those do I have in this car right now? Are they BBS? I believe they're BBS. Current wheels, BBS. See, I want these wheels to have the black middle and that big ass lip. You know what, let's just go to BBS, because these kind of get entered weird. I tend to like the big lips. I know you can paint it, but you can't paint the middle and leave the outside either polished or brushed. the outer lip, becomes whatever the paint color is. Those are interesting. Same. Good look about it. Alright. Nope. I'm gonna waste a bunch of money on freaking wheels. At least we could do that, Why couldn't I just go out the other side? That was stupid. That was really stupid. Just let me run out the other side. Done. It's the natural thing to do. It wraps around. Alright, let's go. No, I don't want those though. I want those for later use, not for right now. So I am simply going from the Lexus, which suddenly is crap at Sardinia, back to the workhorse 2016 Group 2 NSX. We've got a tune floating around on Kaboom's Discord. Oh, what are you doing? Come on, man. Gee whiz. Wow. And your viewers love that. So much they left. Gee whiz. What are you doing? A little late on there, aren't you? Alright. Let's run to Sardinia and see how this bitch drives. just see if they backdoored it. Maybe they actually changed it but didn't say anything about it and gave us back our primary grind. Tommy, I know you're hungry. Tommy, where are you at, Tommy? There he is. Oh, shit. Seriously? Come on, man. You gotta be kidding me. Nope. Thank you. Thanks for whining and bitching on social media. Assholes. It was there on purpose. Who discovered it? How did they discover it? You guys never bothered to ask that question or think about an answer to it. So you fuck the rest of us. Good job. Good job. Somehow, some way, you can actually get where is it? Where's that monster at? How can you use it though? You can't unfit the nitrous, and I guess the nitrous is permanently fit to the car? Is that what my understanding is for this thing that I'm searching for that you guys don't know? Ugh. It acquired. Damn it. Alright. Date acquired. How many cars do I have? 204 cars. Okay. This is a classic. This thing handles like dog shit. That's all I can say about it. It handles like dog shit. I wish it didn't, but it does. That's gonna be a good car for people who like to drift. I'm not one of them, so you know. I was able to handle the car. There it is. There's that Porsche. There's that Porsche. The what? The Strassenvessen. The Strassenvessen? Is that how you pronounce it? The Strassenvessen? Can't recall, actually. Okay, where's the monster? Oh, has it seriously been that long since I used the car or acquired it? Wow. Okay, somebody put up a lobby. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Which one is it, though? What else can you do to this thing to neuter it? Not a whole lot. Okay. What's going on? Somebody put up a lobby. Alright, who put up a lobby for what? No, see, this thing can't be used. Can it? I know someone who knows. I don't have my system set up with a PC, so I can't just jump out and go look elsewhere. Scotty. Yeah, post your setup, dude. Damn, why did I back all the way out? I'm stupid. Fuck. There you go. There you go. The question is, how do you want to run your fuel? How do you like to race? You like grippy tires all the time? Do you want to run full bore all the time? Even though people that don't run full bore are going to run faster than you? Which I've even proven to myself, about myself. So apparently they did not nerf our grinding ability. You know, maybe they did something else to the PP system. I don't know. As long as they don't take away more freaking grind races from us, you guys really screwed us, man. You guys that whined about the Tomahawk, you really screwed us. I hope you're happy with yourselves. Shit, I need my gloves. Oh, fuck. Oh, I need my gloves. Damn. Fuck. Ouch. My rock ride gloves. Half fingers. Because using my hands naked on my wheel, that did not feel good. That did not feel good at all. I know I'm kind of focused on my feet right now because those pedals are great. I love my Thrustmaster T-LCMs. I really do. They make a big difference. Because you can like run hard into a turn, then just back off ever so slightly. Or run into a turn and then just another little push. It's pretty cool. Thrustmaster T-LCMs. You can use these pedals on any of the Thrustmaster ecosystem wheels. Starting with the T500 RS, which is what I've got. Let's just run here. I want to run hard. I don't want to have to worry about sipping gas. Sorry. You're okay. You're perfectly fine. You're just slower. You're someone slower than me. Much better with my rock ride gloves. Still moving around the inside a little bit though. Nice. Oh, the sun's being obscured by clouds. Why are these guys racing me so hard? and then big puddles would collect over there in the grass. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know why they don't have rain at this track. This track has dynamic weather, kind of, sort of, or dynamic lighting anyway. Time of day. Clouds will come over and just block the sun completely. I've had that happen, where most of the race was actually in shade, dark shade. I've had races where the entire race was in the sun, you know, optimal light conditions. But when that sun is right in front of you, right here, yeah, that's a doozy. That's so bright. Uh-oh. Yeah, you can't wind this car out like you can with the Lexus. The Lexus likes to scream. I need a tune for that car. I really, really, really need a tune for that car. Damn, what was that? Come on, dude. Seriously? Fuck out of here. 50. Nope, third gear. Yep, back to third gear. The Lexus needed the second gear. This car needs third. You need to listen to the turbo also. You can't hear the turbo. I've got the engine turned up, you know, fairly moderately. The transmission is turned down. So I'm not hearing that whine that much. I don't know, maybe I'd turn my engine up more? Or is it view dependent? Yeah, the sound changed big time. And so did the force feedback, which has always been that way. It's really light. It is. In this view, the force feedback is really light. The standard view, with the gauges in front, is heavier. It's a lot more forceful. But, you know, everybody got so accustomed to running in this view, the sound is unique. The sound is like you're sitting on the roof. Dude, step off. Mind your manners. Mind your manners. Asshole. Fuckers. Yeah, didn't hit him. Yeah, don't worry. See, now it's starting to cloud over. I can't see what gear I'm in. I still want to hear the turbo. Absolutely cannot see how much fuel I have left. this is inside the cockpit without a cockpit, believe it or not. We've proven this over the years. And 50. I learned that from last week's Mandy race. 15th place. Alright. I'm burning through the gas though, aren't I? Yes, I am. I'm gonna have to pit right after lap 6. Unless I have short shift, which I'm probably better off doing anyway. I need to discuss this with you, Prime, about the shifting point listening to the turbo. I can't hear the turbo necessarily. Ah, shit. Alright. Yeah, let my wheel breathe for a friggin' moment. Transmission's all the way down. So my engine is at halfway. Hopefully this will let me hear more of like the turbo. So there's a whole nother quarter. Tires, that's all the way up. Rivals, I can hear them well. Broadcast mode. You're not allowed to listen to music that you're paying for a license for. Yeah. Uh-huh. Fucking lawyers. They suck. Alright, let's go. Just a little bit with the toe. So in the maiden race, you took that turn in third. Those were also Group 4 cars, not Group 2. But I know this car kind of likes it. Wow, you guys are fucking brutal, man. Wow. So that's lap 6. Maybe you guys are going to have to remind me what lap that was, please. If you're watching, remind me. Oh, so I can make a clip out of it. Oh shit, I gotta pit. Fill her all the way up, please. So I'm getting 6 laps. Which means I gotta pit again. I actually need a refill. pause it yet. Okay. I need a refill and a release. Oh boy. Oh. Alright. Started to make you wait. Wow, look at that wind. 29 mile an hour? Really? Or is that kilometers? So it's what, 3? There's no way to know. There's no way to know. Just some goofy kilometers. What does that mean?
It seemed like he didn't even know what was going on. You know.
Okay. And here we go. Wow. Alright, so I exited pit road. Fortunately, I didn't get pounded. So I guess Sennheiser makes some good open-ear headphones that are compatible with PlayStation 4. 74. Goodbye. Oh, slow down. Fuck. Really? I'm not the only car that's gone off. That should be all dirty there. Ugh, that's gotta be nasty. Realistically. So the cars following me, when they go through that turn, they should have rocks and shit to deal with. Should. Is the game encoded to do that? I don't know. I can't see the gear I'm in. Again. I can't see my damn gear. It steers like I'm sitting on top of the car. It's weird. I have to get used to it again. I used to use this view all the time in sport. Lap 10, 5 more, 14 spots. In this view, I can't see my friggin' shit though. And the force feedback is crap in this view. It's better in this view, for me. It's like you're inside the car. Except you can actually see the road, like you would in a real car. So when you're driving a real car, you don't have your dash in your immediate field of vision. You have the road and the edge of the window or the end of the hood, depending on the gear of your car. Wow. Just get back to normal. Back to the rhythm. Oh, the front end got loose. Where's the wind? So the wind is at the hairpin, turn 1. That's where the wind is. And then blowing in our face right now. Oh gosh. Break at the 100. Third gear, second gear, or second to first. That's a nice color blue. I like that color blue a lot. Alright, move. Oh, really? You better abide to the lights, boy. You better abide to the lights. Flash your brights at them. That's what you gotta do. Flash your brights. That works. Yeah, right. They want to kill you every lap. They want to kill you. Every chance they have, they're gonna kill you. Shit, I need fuel? Oh no! And tires. We're gonna go well past that diamond. Why are they not wearing Kyle Busch M&M's uniforms? Would that be appropriate? Sure would be. Whoops. Oh, and the kitty litter. Nice and cold tires and nice and full of friggin' cat turds and clumpy urine balls and shit. That too. Come on, get back in the rhythm. Good. Lap 13, man. Let's go. work on the livery in this car. I gotta send Scotty a message. I gotta see if he's found a tune for the RCF, if he hasn't. I'm sure he does, though. The guy's gotta have a massive bank account. Puts in some serious laps. Need 350. Make up my mind in that turn if I want to be in second or if I want to be in third. Which one's going to be faster? Piss off! Holy shit. This was a horrible race. Holy shit, that was a bad race. Damn. How did I not win that? Bad fuel strategy for one. So I see no difference in the PP thing whatsoever. None. Chump change. Should have won that race. All day. Any day. Good grief. did that take me? For fuck's sake. What a train wreck. Stupid. Psh. Wow, a minute back. My fastest lap was dog shit. Alright, let's get first. Oh shit, can't go down any more than that. Damn it. Oh. Oops. 7th. Thrustmaster T-LCMs. Gibbs needs to get into IndyCar, and Kyle Busch will dominate. How about that? Kyle and Kurt, Jimmy, team of 3. Jimmy's having a rough go of it, but he'll get better. He's a great driver. The guy's a legend. You would like and subscribe to my channel, you would be a legend. It would help YouTube promote my videos as I get better and regrow through this game. I am out of racing shape. It takes me half an hour just to loosen up to race halfway decent. Even then it's questionable based on my video from earlier today. I gotta see my stuff. Inside the car with no interior. Hopefully I won't just go park it against a wall and you'll hear a thud and I'm nowhere near the wall because there's an invisible nose. It's like Wonder Woman's jet. Okay? Wonder Woman, her jet, it's invisible. So, this view is like her invisible jet. Liberty Digital perfected this view. It's the standard view, or the gauges view, the standard view. This view became a standard. Except, you know, the bumper, it was attached to the bumper, and, you know, weird crap. There was Ant Cam and NASCAR, the damn cameras on the fucking splitter. Come on! Really? Stupid game. Go, man. Wow, you're just gonna hit me? And you're just gonna throw me over there? And I lose 6 positions? Good grief. Come on, man. Where is Sophie? I didn't save the previous replay. Damn it.
To her friends, the monkey enclosure climber. She claims that there was no sign saying that she couldn't climb into the monkey enclosure. They show in the news report a sign. I don't know when that was put up. I'm sure that her attorney is on it though to find the date. And they adjusted the height of the fence of the enclosure now. That so the barrier is taller and a little bit different, so it makes it more difficult for someone to climb into the enclosure. So we'll see what happens. When they asked her, I'm not apologizing. No, not apologizing. And they said, did you learn any lessons from the incident? I learned just to keep the Cheetos to myself. I can't share.
Stream and subscribe to Blaze Media content at theblaze.com/podcasts. Unashamed with Phil Robertson. Did a man in Indiana, I asked that. That's a good question. I said, where on the hell they have one elf made? It's like their statue of an elf. And it's like half of his body was the American flag. It's a banner. Let's see, it's an elf. Yeah, it was cool. But there's something that maybe they were elf there a long time ago. I didn't get the name. Yeah, the elf clue. It's really weird. Unashamed with Phil Robertson on the Blaze Radio Network.
Subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, or wherever podcasts are found.
Damn it, come on now.
Blaze Radio Network.
And now, Stu Does America. Coming up on Stu Does America, Glenn Beck dialed in from his ranch to break down the upcoming January 6th show hearings. San Francisco makes an uncharacteristically good decision, announced the progressive district attorney. But we start by addressing the near disaster at Brett Kavanaugh's home this morning, as we do the consequences of rhetoric. Stu Does America. What a day. What a day. Did you know someone tried to kill a Supreme Court justice today? Is that a problem for anybody?
Supposedly.
It's a problem for some people, but not as many as you would think. That's kind of the problem here. Let me bring you back to the beginning of this, and this is how it kind of unfolded this morning. Harold Markowitz, who
we've had on the program, friend of the show. She says, I can confirm the man taken into custody outside of Brett Kavanaugh's house last night was a 26-year-old white male with a California driver's license, previous address in Seattle. She had earlier tweeted that someone had tried to kill Brett Kavanaugh. Traveled to town to kill Brett Kavanaugh. Why? Very interesting. Well, the Washington Post came up with a story. Man with weapon arrested near Brett Kavanaugh's home. Officials say retain headline for what seemed to happen. As the details have come out later on in the day, we've learned a lot more. The Justice Department has charged the man who was arrested near Justice Brett Kavanaugh's house in Maryland early Wednesday with attempting or threatening to kidnap
and I ended up wrecked
a U.S.
anyway.
judge. The man, I'm not going to give you his name, of California, had called emergency authorities saying he was having suicidal thoughts and had a firearm in his suitcase leading to his arrest. He told law enforcement he had traveled from California to kill, quote, a specific United States Supreme Court justice, according to an FBI affidavit filed Wednesday. The affidavit said he was upset about the leak of the Supreme Court opinion related to abortion rights and upcoming gun control case and the school shooting last month in Uvalde, Texas. On Wednesday morning, he was carrying a suitcase and backpack filled with a tactical knife, a Glock 17 pistol, 2 magazines, ammunition, pepper spray, and zip ties. I mean, this is just twisted. He also had on him a hammer, a screwdriver, a nail punch, a crowbar, pistol light, and duct tape. The affidavit said, and it talks about how it appears he was going to break into the home and potentially do physical damage, not only to Brett Kavanaugh, but also his family. That's absolutely incredible. And so predictable. Now, I want to be very clear here. The person responsible for attempted murder against Brett Kavanaugh is charged with it today. Okay? That person is the person who is most at fault here. And no anchor on MSNBC is responsible for the actions of some crazy person. It's not a standard that I'm comfortable with, blaming everybody and everybody's reasons for everybody else's actions, though I will say, you have to look at the way this thing, meaning the decision, was leaked initially. This opinion that came out was leaked with intent. Intent that we've covered over and over again on this show.
Oh,
we covered
fuck
on
off.
day one.
Seriously?
The intent was to scare or maybe harm conservative justices so that this opinion would not come to fruition. That is my belief. We don't know who it is yet. Eventually, maybe we will. At this point, though, I mean, you look at the reaction from the person who leaked, about the person who leaked this opinion, and you see nonstop praise from the left and nonstop horror.
17.
So it's very clear where this came from. And I thought it was honestly obvious.
There's 6 laps to go.
Maybe we'll be surprised.
Really?
Who knows? But I will say,
And then this happens
appear
again.
that someone on the left leaked this with this exact series of events in mind.
Alright,
This
so
is
here I
a
am.
feature
Last 20. Last place.
of leaking this opinion. The goal was to intimidate, was to perhaps harm, perhaps even kill.
Finishing side of lap 9.
We do know.
Can I win this race?
Took it that way and decided to go and do it. Thankfully,
I have.
this person wound up. There was an initial reporting that someone else had called at first. Then there was reporting that he called himself, feeling suicidal. We don't know exactly what happened yet, but there's still much more detail to come out. There was a lot of reaction, of course, immediately. Let me start you off here with Senator Mitch McConnell giving you a 30-second response packed in neatly to about a minute and a half.
This is where we are, Mr. President. If these reports are correct, an assassination attempt against the city justice, or something close to it, legislation very shortly after. The League to enhance police protection for justices and their families. This is common sense, non-controversial legislation to pass in this chamber. Unanimously. But House Democrats have spent weeks blocking the measure that passed here unanimously related to security for Supreme Court justices. The House's Democrats have refused to take it up. Now, look, Mr. President, that needs to change. That needs to change right now. Right now. House Democrats must pass this bill, and they need to do it today.
And they say Republicans don't understand entertainment. I mean, that was electric. In a moment, he took that moment of a Supreme Court justice almost being murdered and turned it into something you listen to when trying to fall asleep. But his point is, of course, accurate. It is something that is really problematic and has been problematic on the left for a long time. In a very suspicious, strange, bizarre way of not protecting Supreme Court justices after something like this happens by the House. Why? It passed unanimously in the Senate. You can't get it through the House to get some security over these 9 people's houses to make sure they don't die. Is it really that much to ask, Nancy? I mentioned Nancy Pelosi sucks. NancyPelosiSucksPen.com. Marco Rubio called her out, said Pelosi still refuses to pass the bipartisan bill increasing security for Supreme Court Justice's son, Senator John Cornyn, who, we can certainly do better than. Speaker Pelosi, I implore you, please pass my SCOTUS security bill. Every day they don't. The threat to the justices grows. The potential for tragedy becomes more likely, and House Democrats achieve a new apex of political dysfunction. He's right on this point, of course. Ted Cruz also said Biden and the Dems need to stop their irresponsible and incendiary rhetoric on Roe and condemn the violence coming from their supporters. Now, every abortion supporter does not want violence to occur against Supreme Court justices. To babies, sure, that's actually a huge priority for them. But to Supreme Court justices, I don't think that's their aim. I don't think they want Brett Kavanaugh dead, though some of them quite clearly do. Many of them don't. They only want children dead. That's a totally different goal, a totally different aim, and one we should all line up behind. Because if a society doesn't let you kill your kids, you're basically Gilead from The Handmaid's Tale. That's what we've learned. America, I hope you know that. You may have noticed that this has been something that has been encouraged by the left. Encouraged. Go after their moms. Go find them when they're having dinner. Go harass them. Go after them. Make them feel the pain. Make them feel the hurt. Over and over and over and over again in different words. The left has encouraged this very type of behavior. And I want to make something. There's an important distinction here from the way this is being talked about. You hear this from, some of the tweets that we talked about, some of the medical comments sort of characterize it this way. This idea that, okay, well, this really bad rhetoric could lead to some person doing something like this. And, well, there is some truth to that. But it's bigger than that. The person who leaked this wanted something like this to happen. Wanted them to at least believe it was going to happen. Wanted them to be intimidated and scared and fearful for their own family's existence so that they would change their mind. Because as we all know, the right to kill children is that important to our future. Here's Jen Psaki on May 10th, 2022, talking about protests outside of the homes of Supreme Court justices.
So I know that there's an outrage right now, I guess, about protests that have been peaceful to date, and we certainly continue to encourage that outside of the judges' homes and not the president's position.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say she was just encouraging the peaceful part, but encouraging anything outside of someone's house is a really terrible idea. Lindsay Krause, who is a writer for the New York Times, protest in front of this country to
smoke?
Suggesting
You hear them going
they
200 miles an
protested
hour.
their house, saying that was
Just a little bit of puff of smoke and they both keep going?
inappropriate and wrong.
Seriously?
They went and
That's
said
dumb.
protest from this country club. In fact, protesting for Roe at the Chevy Chase Club, where initiation fees are nearly $100,000 and annual dues are $10,000, will reach not only Kavanaugh but also Justice Roberts. Both are members. Well, thank you so much for pointing that out. There's really no one lower than Chuck Schumer, though, is there?
That's fucking
And I mean that
gay.
kind of open-ended in almost any conversation. Is there anyone ever lower than Chuck Schumer? Only thing coming to mind is Beto, frankly. Here's Chuck Schumer back from March 2020, encouraging this precise type of craziness to go on. Listen.
I want to tell you, Gorsuch, I want to tell you, Kavanaugh, you have released the whirlwind, and you will pay the price.
Wow.
With a smile.
Sounds like a threat.
You will know what hit you if you go forward with these awful decisions.
You will pay the price. You won't know what hit you. What the hell is that? What the hell is going on? This man is the Senate Majority Leader. What the hell is going on? It's absolutely inexplicable. They begged for this type of stuff to happen, and now they have it. Congratulations, Chuck. You got what you wanted. I mean, unfortunately for you, I suppose it wasn't successful. But maybe next time, you know, maybe we can all get together. Why don't you continue?
Wow,
Don't
seriously?
encourage Nancy Pelosi to pass that bill, by the way. Just sit back quietly, bask in what you've created. Fascinating. Of course, it's not just Supreme Court justices. A pro-life pregnancy center in New York was firebombed by a left-wing group. Early this morning, police and firefighters responded to smoke at Compass Care's Buffalo office. The building was firebombed. The windows in the reception room and nurse's office were broken and fires lit. Graffiti on the building, left by arsonists, referred to the abortion terrorist group Jane's Revenge. Reading Jane was here. We have some pictures of that for you to enjoy. There's because Compass Care, you should know this, to be fair, full disclosure, Compass Care was trying to keep kids alive. So, obviously, firebombing, completely justifiable. What a bizarre time. Violence against people because they want to protect the lives of children. How is this possible? What the hell kind of country is this? Brett Kavanaugh, who has been through a lot, I don't know if you know this. First of all, they accused him of rape. And you know, honestly, like, if you're on the left and you believe the stuff that they said, people like Chuck Schumer said, that this man was essentially a rapist, I'm not surprised they wouldn't feel so bad about doing damage to him and to his family and his possessions. You know, I mean, that's kind of goes hand in hand with you got a rapist running around ruining women's rights, and you're hearing the Senate Majority Leader tell you to go and make sure that he feels the pain of his decisions. Where do you think this leads? Again, you know, you can't. There's no legal recourse here against someone like Chuck Schumer for this. We live in a country that really sets the foundation really strongly on speech. I think overall that's really preferable. That's the way we should go. We shouldn't give up on that just because there's speech that we don't like, even when it leads to really negative consequences. We certainly feel that way about the Second Amendment, right? I mean, we want the right to defend ourselves. Sometimes people go out there and do terrible, terrible things, and it's not the fault of the NRA when they do it. It's not the fault of Chuck Schumer necessarily when this goes on. But it is important to understand that they are literally encouraging these things to happen. They're almost asking for them to happen, and they're doing them in front of crowds with smiling faces as if they got some cute little wreck on Kavanaugh and Gorsuch. This is a real problem. The people who are doing this are despicable human beings. There's no excuse for this. There's no reason to act this way. And it really is unbelievable. The Supreme Court will not just release these opinions. It's time, guys. It's time. Release them. You're in the window. You released another opinion today from Clarence Thomas on a smaller case that most people were not paying attention to. And I can kind of understand the initial hesitance to not release the decision immediately, because in a way, you're giving power to whoever leaked it. You're letting them set the agenda, and I can understand pushing back on that a little bit. We're in the window.
Yay, I did
These
not
decisions
win.
are coming out.
What the fuck happened to this car?
Several have come out already. Stop the little game where we wait for the last minute to release
What the
really
fuck happened?
controversial opinions and release them. Get this.
What changed?
These people's
Well, I
lives
changed
are
the
in danger,
difficulty
and
for one
Nancy
thing.
Pelosi is doing everything she
Before
can
the
to keep
update,
it that way.
I went from
They should pass
beginner
this
to
immediately
intermediate,
protect these
normal.
people. It's insane. It didn't already exist.
Now all of a sudden I'm
How
losing
can we
races.
have Supreme Court justices with no security? This makes absolutely no sense.
That's right. It makes
whatsoever.
absolutely no sense. 142
There are crazy
Okay.
people on the right as well that don't like,
and 27
Sotomayor
was
or Ruth Bader Ginsburg back in the day.
winning
They
time.
should be protected too. These institutions are important. They're the part of the foundation
So
of the country. You
27
can't just
was
let
my
them get
time.
assassinated because you don't like the way they're deciding cases. We'll keep following this, and we'll talk to Glenn Beck about it next.
Let's just see what difference this makes. So I went from beginner to winning the races, trying different fuel strategies, feeling pretty good, enjoying the garage. Now I'm at intermediate and I can't win. And I'm wasting my time.
There's only 1 week
be
left for
blunt.
GenuCell's summer clearance sale. Now you can save over 60% on GenuCell's most
So,
popular package at GenuCell.com.
let's
Order
go
today
from
and get GenuCell's dark
intermediate
spot corrector to visibly reduce those pesky
to
dark sunspots. Free
hard.
dark sunspot corrector.
So, this is a setting for confident racers,
sunspots that can
AI controlled rival cars in world circuit races will be faster,
what it's like for people in
allowing
the economy
you
right now, so
to
they've decided they're not
compete
going
at
to
a
raise prices.
higher
I know
level.
inflation's going crazy.
And the normal
They're gonna keep
one,
the prices the same.
this is the default
and
setting.
They want you to be able to get the best
AI
in
controlled
skincare,
rival cars
more, and I think
in
that's
world
really
circuits
important. They also
races
guarantee results or your
will
money back.
drive
Sign
at
up for
their
GenuCell's best-in-class rewards program as
standard
well. You'll get an
speed.
extra 10% off your order, and you'll get a complimentary gift set. Go to GenuCell.com/stew.
So let's see how badly I fail now.
GenuCell.com/stew. Enter Stew at checkout, get extra summer savings. They also will give you
This
the
should
most
be
popular,
amusing.
with the most popular package. They're going to give you the GenuCell's immediate effects. That's treatment for results in as little as 12 hours.
Something happened
No
in
risk
this
here.
replay.
Everything's guaranteed. So go to
recall what something
GenuCell.com/stew.
happened.
GenuCell.com/stew.
Between my cats and dogs, I never know what stains and odors I'll find on my carpet and
Here we go.
furniture. I've tried everything to
Go
remove
to
pet stains
6.
and odors, but after a day or two, they come right back. Genesis 950 water breaks down the bonds of stains and odors, so they're gone for good. Its antibacterial component removes pet odors from carpet and pet. It can be used in a carpet cleaning machine and is green, so it's safe for your family and pets. And Genesis 950 is made in America. If you're tired of pet cleaners that don't work, it's time to buy Genesis 950. 1 gallon of industrial strength Genesis 950 makes up to 7 gallons of cleaner. But Genesis 950 is not just for pet stains and odors. It's great for floors, bathrooms, kitchens, wheels, tires, and oil and grease stains. Before you purchase new carpets, you must try Genesis 950.
Oops,
Order
overshot
1
it.
gallon direct at Genesis950.com to receive a free spray bottle, free shipping, and a $10 discount using the code PLAYS. Discount only available on 1 gallon purchase. That's Genesis950.com. Genesis950.com. Genesis 950. Much cheaper than replacing your carpet.
Every day your body is engaged in a microscopic battle. Foreign invaders like bacteria, fungus, and virus are constantly attacking you. I'm naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black, inventor of Texas Superfood, and it's your immune system's job to detect, deflect, and destroy these invaders and to keep you healthy. Your immune system needs healthy foods to keep you safe, but sadly, most Americans just don't eat right. In a capsule or powder, 1 daily dose of Texas Superfood is loaded with vitamins, minerals, and nutrients from 55, count them, 55 raw fruits and vegetables. Your best defense these days is a healthy immune system, and Texas Superfood can help you get it. So if you can't, won't, or don't eat all your fruits and vegetables every day, Texas Superfood is made for you. Start building a healthy immune system for under $2 a day. Go to TexasSuperfood.com or call us at 855-TEXAS-55. If you don't take care of your immune system, who will? Call us at 855-TEXAS-55 or go to TexasSuperfood.com.
I'm joined by Glenn Beck. He's a host here at Blaze TV. His new special is coming up next at 9 p.m. Eastern.
I have to tell you guys, I don't want to do this stupid show. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, every week it's the same thing with this guy. All right, just tell me when you're running.
Be sure to check out Glenn Beck's new special tonight. It's Fascist Fantasies, the Dangerous...
I'm not hearing anything yet.
Dangerous Origins of Biden's Takeover. Glenn, can you hear me?
Oh, there he is.
Glenn?
I can hear you. Hi, Stu. How are you?
Great, Glenn. Thanks so much for taking the time and putting in all the effort to make sure this happens on a weekly basis.
My time is your time. Anytime.
Oh, well, thank you. That's very gracious of you, and I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Doing that. Let me start with the radio program today. I was listening to it. I caught 15 minutes of it today. You were talking to someone who was in prison for January 6th. I thought this was really a fascinating interview. As far as I know, the first time anyone has spoken to this guy publicly since he was arrested.
Yeah, it's not easy getting in touch with any of these people because they've been hidden away. And, I just found out earlier today that we are not posting it on YouTube or Twitter or anything. We're posting it on Rumble and where you get your podcast because we're going to be docked for it. Because I guess it's just too dangerous of a conversation. There was nothing dangerous about that conversation. I was having a conversation with a guy who's been charged with sedition. They say he's the most dangerous out of all of them. His story is completely different. It doesn't seem like there's been a real march to justice. But if he's guilty, I want him to go to prison. I want him to go to prison. I just don't believe in political prisoners. Why is that so dangerous?
I don't know. And the guys, look, you can only tell so much by talking to someone. He didn't seem like an out-of-control, insane person. He seemed relatively calm, told his story consistently, and we don't know for sure all the details that the government is telling us that he did all these terrible things. We'll find that out, I guess, in the trial, if there ever is one. But, we do know that people did the type of thing he's claiming that happened to him, that people walked in past police officers who were not really trying to stop them, did not commit vandalism, did not beat up on police officers, and yet even talking about those cases is getting banned by social media. It really is it's a disturbing time when you're trying to find the truth about a big story like this.
Yeah, we're kind of talking about a little bit of it in a different angle on the show tonight, right after this crappy show. I mean, after your program.
Yes.
Can you guys edit that out?
Yeah, we can get it.
Oh, crap. I was just kidding. Anyway, we're going to talk about it here just in a little while in my program about how this has all happened before, and it's always sedition. It happened with sedition under Wilson and then under Roosevelt, and it's extraordinarily dangerous. And we all want people to go to jail and pay for whatever crime that is, but we want to make sure that it's fair and everyone is treated equally. This is the system that everyone around the world, including those founding fathers, came here to escape. They're still coming here because you can't get real justice anymore. And I find it really disturbing because it'll be interesting to see how the bombing last night of the pro-life clinic up in the upstate New York area that happened yesterday, how are they treating that? They've been on social media saying, we want an uprising 8 p.m. the night that they announced the decision on Roe versus Wade. They've been calling for it on social media. Then the same group just took credit for, I think it was it Wisconsin and the one last night in New York. Are they being shut down? Are they going to prison? What's going to happen to the guy who tried to kill Kavanaugh? Is he going to be dismissed, or is somebody going to take that seriously?
It really is terrifying. What do you make of the criticism the very least, intimidate these Supreme Court justices. And at the worst, maybe hoping someone like this could be successful and, overturn what could be coming with Roe versus Wade. What are your thoughts on that?
100% agree. 100% agree. This is the left's playbook. It's always a win-win. You'll see it. We talked to Josh Hammer today, and he mentioned this. We'll see it happen the same exact way when they find the leaker. It's impossible for me to believe that they haven't found the person who has leaked. Mike Lee told me he thought that it was going to be released after all of the court cases. They will say, we found the leaker, here's who they are, and they're never going to practice law again. But you watch, that person will go on to some great job. May not be in law, but maybe they're a legal analyst, a legal analyst for NBC or something like that. They have applauded that person, and this is what comes from that. This is, I believe, what they wanted. This is terrorism. They are trying to intimidate people to be able to get the outcome politically of what they want. That's the definition of terrorism.
And these sorts of organizations are the type that, if you judge by social media terms of service, should be being banned. I mean, there are organizations that are bragging about protesting out in front of Brett Kavanaugh's house and have been doing this for months and months and months. And we see the comments by people like Chuck Schumer, who said something about the Supreme Court that is much, much worse than anything Donald Trump said about January 6th. It's not even close. Trump's off Twitter forever. Schumer continues to run his mouth. I mean, is there any chance, maybe with Elon Musk coming in, that we'll see some sort of equality when it comes to the way they enforce these policies?
I hope so, but I've given up on common sense and the right thing being done. We just have to do the right thing in our own lives. That's why when I talk to this guy, it's like, do you condone the violence? Do you, where do you stand on violence? And he's like, protect yourself, yes, and take a stand. The violence, no. And violence is the worst thing that could happen. What's happening to us right now is what happened with John Wilkes Booth and Lincoln. He didn't just hate Lincoln. He wanted to get the North really upset and say, we gotta go down and finish them off. We got it, because he thought that they surrendered, the South did, and that they shouldn't have. And so if the North would get really upset, they would come down and just start slaughtering, and the rise of the South, and they had a chance to win. That's why he killed Abraham Lincoln. It wasn't just driven by hatred of the man. He wanted the war to be picked up again. And I think that's what's happening. I think the left wants a war inside of America. They want our side to strike out. Boy, I tell you, if they would have killed Kavanaugh or anybody else, and then there's, we were talking about it earlier today, there is no precedent for this other than Scalia died, and his decision was taken off. If they kill one of these Supreme Court justices before the decision is rendered, you may have it go the other direction, which is extraordinarily terrifying, because people would be tempted to say, oh, I don't know, that's more than sedition, that's treason and terrorism. And the thing we have to remember is Abraham Lincoln, with malice toward none and charity toward all, let us bind the wounds of this nation. Because if we get mad and strike back, it's over. It's over.
Let me change gears here before we go. And you have a special one
when their speed defies physics, that's when the problem.
I guess, in a way. Do you think
I'm in a Group 2 car, and they're Group 3 cars.
Is he the worst president we've had since Woodrow?
I'm not was violating the Constitution, just hogging power. But he got away with it because people believed him. So I think the most dangerous out of the three may have been FDR for his approach. Wilson was at the beginning, and his legacy is still running through our departments of higher education and through our government. So is FDR, because nobody paid attention to it. And I'll never forget when I thought, wait a minute, whose side had power when they passed an amendment that no president should serve as long as FDR did? And the answer is, it was the Democrats. They got to the other side of that bridge. And we were gone if he didn't die. That's frightening.
It really is frightening. And we've seen over and over again Joe Biden try to compare himself to FDR. They've leaked to the press that he's the new FDR.
Sure.
I can't wait to see him.
Listen to his... Yeah, tonight I have a piece of his first inaugural address that will chill your blood. Chill your blood. Because it's exactly the same thing this guy is saying. And now we know what FDR did. What Joe Biden will do with a national emergency on climate change is unthinkable. Unthinkable.
Well, Glenn always gracious with his time, always the type of person.
Anytime for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Fascist Fantasies, the dangerous origins of Biden's takeover, and it's coming up next at 9 p.m. Eastern. Don't go anywhere, and as always, the best way to watch it is your PlaceTV.com/Stu. Enter the promo code.
Not another week. Okay, not another week.
Debunked to save $20. I don't know if Glenn is. We've lost him. But thank you for coming on the show anyway, and we really appreciate all of your time each week. Bye. Buying selling a home is already a stressful time for everybody, and it can be made worse if you have a terrible real estate agent. Like if you have a terrible co-host on a radio show.
Fuck out of here with this
Really influence your life. You start to get angry. And
I know I can agree with that.
how is he still? He can hear me now. You can hear me in the middle of the interview. Somehow he can hear me now. Real estate agent. I'm sorry. RealestateAgentsITrust.com is the place to go. And I hesitate to tell you about RealestateAgentsITrust.com because it's Glenn's company, and if you trust Glenn, maybe you're insane. RealestateAgentsITrust.com though is a good place because other people work there. Glenn's idea. What does he have to do with it at this point? I mean, the guy barely can show up.
Alright, so those of you who are running this race again and again and in pro mode, kudos to you. Good job. I can't.
Shameful abortion is the leading cause of death for these
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
So you and me have to save them. My program
They're
is
going unusually
to
fast.
help rescue 50,000 babies lives, or as we lovingly call them here, Blaze babies. Preborn has pregnancy centers nationwide, providing free ultrasounds to help young moms in crisis choose life. Preborn's mission is to put Planned Parenthood out of business.
And I'll just have to take everything from here, really did. And we did all over the I was gonna have a little less she got here.
But a woman sees her baby, and hears the heartbeat. It's a divine encounter, and the vast majority of the time she'll choose 2006.
And I thought to myself, if CNN Plus can exist, why not Stu Plus? And ever since then, we've been able to put Stu Plus into works, and it's now lasted a lot longer than CNN Plus did. In fact, we didn't even spend a year $400 million on it. I mean, it was like way less than that, considerably less. I can't give you the exact number, but it's closer to $0 than 400 million. That's all I'll say. But it is kind of like our bingo live on YouTube. And I would love for you to go to youtube.com/StuDoesAmerica. There you should follow or subscribe or follow whatever it is. I don't know what it is on YouTube, whatever it is. Click the thing there and then click the bell. When you click the bell, it will notify you when we do these live shows. And we like to do them when breaking news is going on. So if you want to hear more commentary about today's crazy events, kind of the instant reaction to the Kavanaugh stuff that went on today, as well as some more talk about the gun special that we had last week. Make sure to check it out. You can go to youtube.com/StuDoesAmerica. We also have something else starting here, which I really like, to be honest with you. We've talked to you so many times about, hey, you gotta like the show. And by the way, if you're on YouTube right now, click like, pin through.
Yes, please click that like button and subscribe.
Because when we all do at the same time, YouTube thinks like the most amazing
I subscribe to so many people
that's going on
just to put stuff I'm interested in.
So do it anytime within this like 10 or 15 second period, and you
Just a
can
little click or tap.
so much of this, and I beg you all the time to do things like rate, review the show, and subscribe, follow, comment, and like. And you know, I don't necessarily like asking you to do that, but it is a free way for you to support the show, and it really does help us spread the word. And we have to do that, right? That's the game. And so many times I begged you for this. We had a commenter the other day on the YouTube feed just cut to the chase and write algorithmic engagement comment, which just made me laugh really hard. And now it's just turning into a thing. It's now a thing. You can just go on YouTube right now and just type algorithmic engagement comment. If you want to review the show on podcast, you can write algorithmic engagement review, whatever you want. We have a bunch of Vaughn wrote algorithmic engagement comment. Sargon, Cincinnati, algorithmic.
Yeah, wow, that was close.
I picked up some Rainbow TP to celebrate. I don't know why I celebrate. He writes some more AEC for you. AEC, algorithmic engagement comment. It won't let me like it, but AEC is coming through. Love the debunking episode, and thanks for citing the sources loudly and often. Favorite show. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Your monologue should take up 90% of the show. Your intelligent takes and humor are very engaging. I appreciate that, but I get really sick of my voice after about 20 minutes. After that, I gotta let somebody else talk because, oh gosh, just stop running around. Also on podcast, it's great. We had so many people. Ever since we did the special, so many people come over to the podcast and learning about the show, I guess, for the first time and checking it out, getting all the facts on guns and sticking around. I really do appreciate it if you're one of the newbies. Thank you so much for stopping by. 5 stars, by the way, is the appropriate number of stars when you place a review on podcast. Just the facts, man. Stu is a master of stats and understanding the details and imperfections of surveys and statistical analysis. His sense of humor also helps look for the fact that sometimes stats and surveys are boring. His wife is kind of hot too. I'm not sure how he pulled that off. You know, frankly, I neither like, and neither is anyone else that knows us or one of us. It seems to be a real point of confusion among many of the people I'm close to. How did that happen? Why did it happen? Why does it continue? I can't answer that for her, but I will say thanks so much for the kind words. I can get a second. The 3 may be the best financial advice.
How did he get going so damn fast?
Wait 3 weeks to buy that new car. Wait 3 weeks to refi your mortgage. Wait 3 weeks to finance any major purchase. And then at the end of the 3 weeks, don't buy it because you don't need it. Actually, you should buy it. This is America. What are you talking about? After the 3 weeks, just make sure your credit score is higher because that's how fast the average Scoremaster user can take to boost his or her credit score. An average of 61 points, by the way. Schoolmaster.com/Stu. Schoolmaster.com/Stu. Get your credit score where it should be with Schoolmaster. Schoolmaster.com/Stu.
You work hard to provide a better life for your family. The only problem is that you now have a tax bill that you can't afford to pay. The IRS is now threatening to garnish your wages and put a levy on your bank account. You can't ignore the IRS. They will be way on the road. You need help, and you need it now. Give us a call now, and we'll create a plan of action for you that we guarantee to stop the harassing phone calls, stop the threatening letters, stop wage garnishments, stop any bank letters, and most importantly, put an end to your tax nightmare once and for all. If you have a tax debt of $10,000 or more, call the Tax Pros at United Tax Fix today. Representatives are standing by to assist you. Call 800-661-2782. 800-661-2782. That's 800-661-2782. Call now.
Wow.
Sometimes life is wonderful, and sometimes it's not. Cherish the good.
18 holy
Be
shit.
prepared for life's challenges.
Wow.
And private healthcare will provide the peace of mind you deserve. With private healthcare,
So if you suck like me, you do not use the hard mode or even the intermediate mode.
qualify for Medicare or Medicaid, you need to give us a call right now. Private healthcare is
So I'm a D driver.
ranges 60
I guess I'll get a good safety rating.
dental, vision,
Suppose.
and even prescription coverage.
S.
When life comes at you
Nobody
unexpectedly,
that.
you need to be ready. And health insurance
Now
is
my
your financial
bills
safety
are
net.
doubled.
If you're looking for health coverage at the best price and your annual household income is $35,000, give us a call at 380-8419. That's
Seriously,
800-380-8419. 800-380-8419.
Man, this economy is going just too well. Nobody's doing too good of a job. I have some bad news for you. Housing affordability is down, and it's down by more than it's ever been down before. Fastest blip on record, 29% year-to-year drop in housing affordability. This is not going to help the Democrats here in the upcoming midterms. And you know what? Good. Not good because the prices are up, but good that it doesn't help. And look, I think, people in California have been dealing with this for a while, and you kind of wonder, why don't you throw these people out of office? Why do you keep putting the same people in over and over and over again? Well, San Francisco actually did make some very strange decisions yesterday. Jason Bin is going. He was a progressive DA, a crazy one, man. One of these jokes, Soros had this part of his activism was to put in people who would implement these sorts of crazy policies on the left. They always want basically not punishing criminals, letting them out of prison, open air drug markets, free to go, all the crazy stuff that you think. And this guy came into San Francisco. Everyone was like, oh, okay, well, San Francisco, of course they're going to like him there. They don't even like him. In fact, he was ousted in a recall. 60% of voters said they would get rid of the guy. So he's gone. And that is a very good thing for the people of San Francisco. Now, one of the most outspoken voices against what's going on in San Francisco. This guy we've had on the show several times, Mike Schellenberger. We were kind of hopeful that he would have a chance, and I think he made, it's tough, I think he made the right decision when it comes to winning the general election, running as an independent. But when it comes to the primary process, people generally are just going to see D or R, and he wound up finishing third in the race. That means he does not advance to the final against Gavin Newsom. But the good thing about that is there is a Republican against him, and here in California you do have an option, and you should take it because Gavin Newsom sucks. I want to give you a little word story from the elections last night. Christy Nolan, if my conservative Twitter feed were voting, Christy Nolan would have lost by 80 points. And it's just another example of why conservative Twitter is not real. Twitter is not real. Christy Nolan won very easily. In fact, had over 70% of the vote in her primary race as well. She will obviously win the general election, barring incredibly bizarre circumstances. So Christy Nolan advances, Joe Thune advances as well. Nothing really exciting happened last night other than San Francisco, but the general election update for this week.
a very active person. And I have just been noticing that I was tired all the time, and I was full with everything that I was doing. And I kept listening to the commercials. And, you know, you don't know if something's going to help you or not, but I decided this was something I was up to. And lo and behold, in about 1 day to taking up, I was replying to plans, I was doing other things. My husband said to me,
yeah, so me doing the pro mode, nope. That's not smart at all. That was a complete waste of my time. Well, at least I tried the experiment. I saw just how hard it is. They're fast. They're like unusually fast. I can't go that fast. I'm in a fucking GT car. What's up with that?
It's possible, I swear. StudioPowerHour.com. Maybe come see the Power Hour.
My fast lap was a 140.
July 8th. Go to Studios Power Hour.
So the AI did it in what?
And will make you forget lots of crap.
AI did it in 2618.
Podcasts.
That's bad. 17. Wow. 87,000. What a waste of fucking time that was.
Simple to understand terms. Grab a pen right now because we are about to offer you this free book that unlocks the 5 little-known secrets we believe baby boomers and seniors should know.
So I'm just gonna go back to the hole to which I belong.
005 now, and you'll receive a free copy of Josh Milberg's book, Next Gen Annuity Strategies Revealed.
Good grief. You guys that race on hard all the fucking time? Man. Well, you're usually racing as people, though. Not a fucking AI. Even on easy. This is a setting for beginners. AI controlled rival cars and circuit races will be slower, making the races more enjoyable for new drivers. Wow. Damn.
And private healthcare will provide the peace of mind you deserve. With private healthcare, you'll get the coverage you want and healthcare.
Ever since I switched it, I haven't won a friggin' race yet. That's not fun.
Medicaid, you need to give us a call right now. Private healthcare is private health insurance for ages 65 and under.
I'm going to go to bed.
Dental, vision, and even prescription coverage.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
When life comes at you unexpectedly,
so thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I will see you
if you're looking for health coverage at the best price and your annual household income is $35,000 or more, give us a call at 380-8419. That's 800-380-8419.
Let's see if the Legend dealership or garage has updated yet.
You work hard to provide a better life for your family. The only problem is that you now have a tax bill that you can't afford to pay.
So basically this update fixed the force feedback. And I don't know if I noticed the difference or not. I just know going over some things like the inner bricks, you feel it a whole lot more. I want to buy that. I wanted to get up to 20 million. They didn't have yet.
And most importantly, put an end to your tax nightmare once and for all. If you have a tax debt of $10,000 or more, call the Tax Pros at United Tax Fix today. Representatives are standing by to assist you. Call 800-661-2782. 800-661-2782. That's 800-661-2782. Call now.
Blaze Radio Network.
And now, Conservative Review with Daniel Horowitz. Just some quick COVID news before we go on. Dr. Jessica Rose and Peter McCullough, they have a paper out on myocarditis. They basically went through all the myocarditis entries in theirs. There's about 41,000 entries so far for myocarditis. And here's what they found. Rates of hospitalization were 84% among those 0 to 19, meaning among those under 19 who reported myocarditis in theirs, 84% of them were hospitalized. 71% were hospitalized among the overall, the general public of all age. And 79% of all myocarditis requiring hospitalization reports were made within 7 days of injection. Half of them were made within 48 hours, and 90% of all those requiring hospitalization were filed within 7 days.
I don't know if it's picking up, but the cats are running around upstairs. Like,
more sensitive for younger children are more likely to go to the hospital, more likely to quickly report it. So 90% of those under 19 were reported within 7 days. Do you know what that means?
300 SL.
Okay, what this means is that you might think, oh, you know, the myocarditis number is about 41,000. That's very liberal. You know, it's encompassing a lot of things.
I'll buy that.
Overwhelmingly,
that's worth its price.
To the hospital,
That 19 million or some dumb shit.
Half were within 48 hours. Majority and super majority among kids within 7 days of the shot. That means that almost anything later on, all these sudden things, as we predicted, are not traced back to it, even though we know it's causing it. So it's not just the subclinical myocarditis, but anything that didn't go clinical within the first week. And even a lot of those, I'm sure, are missed in theirs. But the point is, you bet your bottom dollar that you go a couple weeks out, and certainly a couple months out, that is never being reported. So again, the myocarditis and the broad heart inflammation, the heart-like ailments that we're seeing that's captured in theirs, as appalling as those numbers are, they are clearly the tip of the iceberg. And Robert Malone, I was the first to predict this. Robert Malone went out on a limb yesterday, and he told Del Bigtree of the Highwire that he believes the majority, meaning that means more than 50%, of all people who got the shot have some degree of subclinical myocarditis. Does that mean 100% of those people will ever suffer? Probably not. Does it mean a good number of them will one day? Probably yes. That is insane. You literally broke the hearts of an entire globe. And, you know, name me the number of Republicans speaking to this. Treating Pfizer and Moderna like Planned Parenthood. No. Again, this is why I don't want to hear about yesterday's issue. I don't want to hear the Republicans like, oh, I'm against Planned Parenthood, and he's in bed with Pfizer. Drop dead. You're of no use to me. One other point I wanted to share with you, but this you already know, there's a UK report that 1 in 5 children are not meeting expected standards by the age of 2.5, with thousands likely needing speech and language therapy. They're unable to speak properly or play properly. Again,
yay.
It's not even a matter of a Nuremberg trial. We haven't even put into place legal and policy safeguards to prevent this from happening in the future. In almost every state. Meaning, a handful of states here and there we passed 1 or 2 good bills. There's almost not a single one where we passed all of them. New Hampshire probably came the closest. They passed about a dozen medical freedom bills. Let's see if the governor signs them. Who knows? He's probably not very happy about it. But kudos to the work of those in particularly the New Hampshire House. But this is where we are.
Stream and subscribe to more Blaze Media content at theblaze.com/podcast.
If you have ever thought about remodeling your bathroom but were worried it would take too long or cost too much, then stop worrying. Right now, Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has designed a collection of high-quality custom products and perfected the one-day remodeling experience so you can enjoy your new bathroom faster than ever before. It's a worry-free bath remodel from the most trusted brand name in the business, Jacuzzi. A jacuzzi down system fits in your existing tub space. It's a no-mess installation with an amazing style selection, factory certified installers, and a limited lifetime warranty. Call 800-273-6067, 800-273-6067 right now and get 50% off installations with no interest and no payments for 12 months. Replace that old bathtub today with a walk-in shower for a safer bathing experience. If you have lived in your home for over 15 years, it's time to remodel your bathroom. For a virtual or in-home appointment, call 800-273-6067, 800-273-6067, 800-273-6067.
Reports indicate that a typical consumer has access to a total of approximately $19,000 in credit card debt. And during this economic crisis, many consumers are now using 80% or more of their credit
when he was brought before the judge and he was asked if he was competent and if he understood the charges, he said, well, it's something like I understand enough to, I have a reasonable enough understanding, but he said I'm not thinking clearly right now. So he's definitely messed up. But he got all pissed off about the Supreme Court decision portion. And they keep acting like we don't know where this violence is going to come from, that we expect this, and we don't, both sides of the aisle, really pissed off. What? Why would conservatives be causing any trouble over a decision that we've waited for 50 years? Just doesn't make any sense. So this domestic terrorist told police he was about it was about the impending decision of overturning Roe v. Wade. He was armed with a black tactical chest rig and knife, a Glock 17 pistol, and 2 magazines. Pepper spray, zip ties, a hammer, screwdriver, nail punch, crowbar, pistol light, duct tape, hiking boots with padding on the outside of the soles, and other items. And what, you put all these in a suitcase and flew across the country with them? I can't even get 3 ounces of toothpaste on the plane.
and you get all this stuff. That's an excellent point. Did he buy that there? Maybe. Maybe.
Seriously? All those cars beat this one?
Also, this is fascinating. CNN's Whitney Wild and her report on this. She's like, I mean, everybody knew the guy had a gun from the very beginning. Pat, this was 3 hours after we knew the man had been armed to the teeth, like you just said. And for some reason, check this out.
So,
this clip that you sent in.
this little short video has come to its conclusion, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Take care. Thanks for liking, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing.
Try to explain this away, though.
Very little detail at this point, Kate, other than to say this man is he's an adult man from California. We don't yet know what the nature of the threat was. We don't know what